Hi everyone, welcome to Camglish.com. This is Teacher Raids and I am going to be your teacher in learning and discovering new words using the book CNN Reading Solution Intermediate. So are you ready to expand your vocabulary skills, comprehension skills, improve your pronunciation skills as well as your speaking skills? Alright, so let's start. So for today, we are just going to continue reviewing our appendix. So this is just a continuation for previous category, which is society. So again, every vocabulary words you can find in here will be about society. Alright, so are you ready now? Very good, so let us start. So our first word for today is mid-air collision. Again, mid-air collision. So this is the act of two planes colliding in mid-air. Next is black box. Again, black box. So black box is a piece of equipment of an aircraft that records what happens on a flight and can be used to discover the cause of accidents. Next is traffic accident. Again, traffic accident. So traffic accident is an accident involving vehicles. Next is speeding. Again, speeding. So it is the offense of driving faster than the legal limit. Next is hit and run accident. Again, hit and run accident. So it is an accident in which a car driver hits someone and does not stop to help. Next is chain reaction crash. Again, chain reaction crash. So this is a serious collision usually involving several motor vehicles. Next is toll. Again, toll. So it is a fixed charge, especially for passage across a bridge or along a road. Next is murder charge. Again, murder charge. So it is a suspicion over the unlawful killing of one human by another. Next is assassination. Again, assassination. So it's a murder of a prominent person by surprise attack. Then we have suicide. Again, suicide. So this is the act of killing oneself. Next is firefighting. Again, firefighting. So it is the work of stopping fires burning. Next is arson. Again, arson. It is a crime of deliberately making something burn, especially a building. Next is fire insurance. Again, fire insurance is an insurance that guarantees a specific sum of money to the outbreak of a fire. Next is court. Again, court. So it is the place where trials is held. So it can be Supreme Court, High Court, District Court, Family Court, Military Court, Federal Court, and Impeachment Court. Next is judge. Again, judge. So judge is the official in control of a court who decides how criminals should be punished. Next is prosecutor. Again, prosecutor. So a prosecutor is a lawyer who is trying to prove in a court of law that someone is guilty of a crime. Next is attorney. Again, attorney. So this is also known as a lawyer. Next we have jury. Again, jury. So it's a group of ordinary people who listen to the details of a case in court and decide whether someone is guilty or not. Next is lawsuit. Again, lawsuit. So it is a problem or complaint that a person or organization brings to a court of law to be settled. Next is accused. Again, accused. It means to say that you believe someone is guilty of a crime or of doing something bad. Next we have ruling. Again, ruling. It's an official decision, especially one made by a court. And we have sentence. So it gives a criminal punishment. Next we have the word acquit. Again, acquit. So it means to give a decision in a court of law that someone is not guilty of a crime. Next we have dismiss. Again, dismiss. Means to refuse to consider someone's idea, opinion, because you think it's not serious, true, or important. Next we have bail. Again, bail. So bail is money left with a court of law to make sure that a prisoner will return when their trial starts. Next we have fine. So fine is money that you have to pay as a punishment. Next is death penalty. So this is the legal punishment of death. Next we have parole. Parole is a permission for someone to leave prison on the condition that they promise to behave well. So those are the words you have to remember under our category, society. Now let us proceed to the next category. So every vocabulary words in here will be about war, or is war related. Okay? So let us start. So we have war or warfare. Again, war or warfare. So it is a period of fighting or conflict between countries or states. Next is conflict. Again, conflict. So it is a state of disagreement or argument between people, groups, countries. Next is martial law. Again, martial law. So it is a situation in which the army controls an area instead of the police. Next is state of emergency. Again, state of emergency. So it is a temporary system of rules to deal with an extremely dangerous or difficult situation. Next we have curfew. Again, curfew. So curfew is a law that forces people to stay indoors after a particular time at night. Next is rebel. Again, rebel. So rebel is someone who opposes or fights against people in authority. Next is belligerent. Again, belligerent. So it means very unfriendly and wanting to argue or fight. Next we have ambush. Again, ambush. So it is a sudden attack on someone by people who have been hiding and waiting for them. Next we have assault. Again, assault. So it's a crime of physically attacking someone. Next is bombard. Again, bombard. It means to attack a place for a long time using large weapons, bombs, etc. Next we have the word besiege. Again, besiege. So it means to surround a city with military force until the people inside let you take control. Next we have the word aggression. Again, aggression. So it means angry or threatening behavior or feelings that often result in fighting. Next is dogfight. Again, dogfight. So it is a fight between armed aircraft. Next is genocide. So genocide is the deliberate murder of a whole group or race of people. Alright, and then we have hostage. Again, hostage. So someone who is kept as a prisoner by an enemy. Alright, so that's all for today, guys. I hope you were able to understand all the vocabulary words we discussed in here. So you can also take down notes of them for you to always remember. So I will just see you again for the continuation of this discussion on my next video. So goodbye, everyone.